What rare statistic are you part of? I'm an identical twin, which by itself isn't rare, but we are bookends. I'm a righty and he's a lefty. Same for me, actually my twin and I are mirror twins, lefty/righty, hair whirls opposite directions. Now that is awesome. You sure you're not looking at a mirror? As a cow-licked man myself, I always wondered where my other half was. I was born on the same date as another guy of the same name, and his mom had the same name as my mom. So the Social Security Department issued us both the same Social Security number. It took 18 years to figure out the mistake when I was denied a student loan because the other guy applied first. Also, his tax returns got denied for a while because I always submitted mine first. Also, I got bacterial meningitis when I was 20, which changed my eyes from blue to green. That's insane. What's the bacteria? The last patient we had with bacterial meningitis died 3 days after their diagnosis. No idea it was 2005. Woke up with extreme neck/back pain with a 104 fever and could barely move. My sister is an RN BSN and took me straight to the hospital. After some weight loss and eye mobility, my eyes changed color and now I have an atrial fibrillation to deal with. Thank God for your sister. I'm glad you're alive. Meningitis is terrifying. Lost a friend to it, and my cousin spent months in the hospital because of it. My hair started going gray at 13. By the time I was 23, it was completely white. White hair is so beautiful. And now it's really trendy too. I'm glad to see that people think that. I've had gray hair since high school and I've always been a little self-conscious about it. The girl I've been dating now says she likes it and I've always wondered if she was just being nice or she really does. Myself and my dad both have had 3 sets of teeth. Baby teeth and then 2 sets of adult teeth. Did the first set of adult teeth fall out? Or did you just have to have the second set of adult teeth removed surgically? For me, I lost my baby teeth. Adult teeth moved in over time as they do, and then I've lost many of those over the years. Never had any teeth that needed to be removed surgically or even pulled. I have a vivid memory of when I was about 15 to 16 and was playing basketball with my dad. He spun around and accidentally elbowed me in the mouth. Knocked 3 teeth out and was devastated that I was going to have a huge gap for the rest of my life. Eventually more teeth moved in to fill the space. Talked to my dentist about it years after and he confirmed that he could see the others in the x-rays. So I still have a few more to go possibly. He did agree that it was unusual. I should also add that the adult teeth that were lost over time didn't just fall out on their own. I've been very clumsy most of my life and have been in many accidents where my mouth hit dashboard, cement curb, basketball goal pole, baseball bat, bicycle handlebars, which left me physically scared on the chin. I've also never had wisdom teeth problems as an almost 30-year-old, which is probably unexpected. When I was 15, I got the measles. My county hadn't seen it in over 30 years. And yes, I had my MMR vax. Not as rare, but I got shingles in my 20s. The doctor said I skipped right over chickenpox because of the vaccine. Also got shingles when I was 20. Since I was born in '93, I got the chickenpox before the vaccine was available. Doc says there's a high possibility of another flare-up later in life. Shingles sucks. I've had it twice. So have I. Wouldn't wish that pain on anyone. I got a shingles flare-up when I was 20 but felt nothing. Doctor was surprised I wasn't ill at all. But now I'm worried if it flares up again then I'll be in a world of pain after readying this. Is it really that bad? On a sour note, I have multiple sclerosis. On a sweet note, I'm one of the rare cases where daily treatments have seemed to almost make my brain lesions disappear in my scans now. They went from very large to barely there, and some have even completely gone away. I'll still always have the condition and will still always need to live life on the low and slow/chill so as not to bring on a relapse, but so far I count myself blessed given how things can be with this disease. Wow, that's fantastic. I have MS too and didn't even know that level of brain repair was possible. Gives us all hope. I have prosopagnosia, face blindness, a mild form. I think this is actually more common than people think, but some people don't know they have it. I didn't figure it out until I was like 35. You just go through your life thinking you're a dum-dum who's not paying attention, or not realizing that other people can recognize faces well. I was also the first woman in the world to do my specific job. I absolutely have prosopagnosia and so does my mother. My wife always gets baffled as to how I watch TV shows as I cannot tell characters apart. I think this is the reason I like cartoons so much. I can't tell two blonde women apart or two white men with the same haircut unless I've seen them in a bunch of previous films. But I'm never going to mix up Marge Simpson and Maud Flanders. Born with extra pinky and no wisdom teeth. Did you kill Domingo Montoya? Came here to ask the same. Unexpected princess bride. It's Inigo Montoya. Sorry, I had to. No, Domingo was indeed the name of Inigo's father, killed by the six-fingered man. Ugh, I get it. My bad. I don't know what the exact statistic is, or even how rare it is, but I am ambidextrous, and I can write with both hands at the same time. I.e. forwards with one hand, backwards with the other, mirror writing, upside down with one hand, and right side up with another. Edit, whoa. I have managed to write in Deutsch with one hand, and English in the other. It's pretty f-king hard, and I can write two different things on two different papers. It's great at work when I do end-of-day stuff. Edit 2, so it is called bimanual simultaneous writing, and not even every ambidextrous person can do it. I can't even picture what that looks like. If you can write in cursive you can probably do the forward-backwards trick. Try it. Hold a writing utensil in each and write your name. Move your hands at the same time and your brain should mirror pretty easily left to right. Give it a spin. Or maybe it is rare I'm just like the Redditor above. I'm ambidextrous but right-hand dominant. I can mirror my left and right. I'm a visual artist and have aphantasia. I can sort of squint my eyes and see colors like little pixels, so I can see the undertones that are actually creating an overall color. False arrest. I got pulled over and arrested for bank robbery because I happened to be driving away from the area where it just happened, in the same make/model/color vehicle as the robber, wearing the same color hoodie, same age and description right down to the level of baldness. The guy was known as the Grumpy Bandit because apparently he was more rude than your typical friendly bank robber. Wearing the same color hoodie, same age and description right down to the level of baldness. A friend of mine was nearly arrested recently because of the same type of stuff. Same hoodie, same age, and is bald. The cops stopped him while he was walking in the park. We found the real robber. For a while I was the only person in the USA with extensive experience and knowledge with Czechoslovakian Vlkacs and wolf dogs. I helped several states realize that Vlkacs are not a wolf dog and why they were a breed. This kept Vlkacs covered under dog laws as opposed to wolf dog laws. I don't know what in the hell you're talking about. You and everyone else in the country. It's okay, he's an expert. Amniotic fluid embolism survivor, I was the mom, not the baby. 0.0025% chance of it happening during childbirth and highly fatal when it does. Edit, this got a lot more traction than I thought. For education purposes, AFE leads to the sudden collapse of the mother during or shortly after childbirth. It manifests as respiratory failure, cardiac arrest, and DIC, which causes massive hemorrhage. The event also leads to stroke, seizure, and coma. It's very difficult to manage this cascade of medical events, which results in high fatality. My kiddo and I are lucky to be here. I'm glad you're still with us. That's so traumatic. I'm sorry that happened to you. Thank you so much. It was terrible. Hoping that was rock bottom and it's only up from here. I have aphantasia, the inability to picture things in my mind. I know someone who has that. They didn't know it was a thing, and wondered why everyone else liked books. I found out about it because I was talking about a book with a friend who has always disliked reading, and I mentioned something about it being basically not that different than watching a movie play out, and he was shocked. That's when we discovered it's a thing. He can't see pictures in his head and had no idea that wasn't typical for everyone. Makes a lot more sense why he wouldn't like reading. I wouldn't either if I couldn't see the characters and everything. I can picture what's happening in a book, but really struggle to picture things I've already seen. I can see them for a brief second, but then they go and I can't bring them back. At one point I was the youngest person in the world. Impressive. LOL. Hey, me too. That isn't exactly a rare stat. OMG, same. Please like and subscribe for more daily content.